Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Lake Johnson. So I'm not on tournament time today. I'm just doing a pre-fish. I actually selected from the Play Now menu Lake Johnson and Lake Clouds, and in the afternoon to have some good visibility, and to also just take my time during a pre-fish to just to check out this spot here and fish on. It's after a while I was trying top water and kind of mid-depth lures, crankbaits and soft plastics, and nothing. Finally I decided to drop something down deep. I'm fishing 12 feet of water here, so I threw in a milk money worm and just let it sink to the bottom, and then gradually reeled it in and lifted the rod tip up, raised it up a bit, twitched it sometimes, and producing these guys. Pretty big one, 15 pounds. It's pretty good. So I realize it's kind of a difficult thing to do when you're fishing a tournament, is to wait to for it to drop. Here it is. There's the boat launch. I traveled along the coast, the shoreline rather. Over that little bump there, there's a retaining wall. Followed it and then into Casey's Cove. So it's pretty easy to find. Just after the retaining wall, keep to the left and you come to this little sandy beach. And this clump of weeds, and then lily pads, and then another clump of weeds. So right in between there, as you can see, I'm just letting it drop right to the bottom. And yeah, it takes a bit of patience, but then as soon as I started reeling it in, I was getting strikes at every cast. There we go. There's another one. They're all a decent size. I think I got 5 fish in a row, averaging 12 pounds. So the first one was 15, then a 9, then a 7, and then 2 14s. So as a hotspot, I think it rates pretty good. During a tournament, the weather is it's a bit different. It's in the morning. It's in like sunrise, I believe, at sunrise. But at that time, maybe the top water and the medium range would work. I haven't fished this during a tournament, but if it doesn't, and you do decide to do a tournament fish, you can always try letting the worm sink down. The old milk money worm. So it's kind of a nice spot here. Lily pads. And a lot of fish. It's actually a known spot to harbor a lot of fish. Most of them quite large. Okay, I think this is the 7-pounder. And then 2 14-pounders after that, right in a row. It's pretty time fishing, under 10 minutes, and 60-pound weight for 5 fish, 12-pound average. It's kind of a pretty good assurance that you'd win a tournament with that amount of weight. this one was horsing really strong. Off over there, took me into the weeds a bunch of times. Oh no, that was it. It's the next guy that took me to the weeds. See, this is a bit unusual. Sometimes they're very short and stocky. 14 pounds though. Not about the size, it's about the weight. Yeah, so just letting it drop and swimming it or twitching it. Swimming it at number 2, real speed. Lifting the rod to bob or twitching it a bit, either way. Here's the weed man here. He didn't want to come out of the weeds. And back in he goes again. And again. It was a good fight. They're very strong, these little stocky guys. Well, not so little, 14 pounds. Nothing to sneeze at. And into the weeds again. Not a very good hook set, so I have it at 18. So line tension or drag tension, because I don't want him to get away. And into the weeds another time. And over across into the other ones. Kind of a good scrapper, this guy. Okay, well that's it for the show. I hope it was useful for you. Hope to see you again real soon.